In today's video, I'll be discussing meal timing and how to leverage it for burning fat and building muscle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
If you're looking to lose fat, then when you eat doesn't really matter. What matters most is total calories in the day, regardless of the timing. So if your goal is to eat 2,000 calories in a day, then eating 5 small 400 calorie meals versus 2 big 1,000 calorie meals versus 1 giant 2,000 calorie meal, it doesn't really make a significant difference. Total calories is what matters most. If you want to lose weight, you must eat under your TDEE calories. I have a video where I go over the basics of this, along with how to use MyFitnessPal for weight loss, linked in the description down below. The question you need to ask yourself is, which style of eating suits your life better? Will you feel like it's more sustainable to eat a lot of small meals or just 1 or 2 big meals a day? Everyone is different in this matter, and you have to see what works for you. For me personally, when I'm cutting down and trying to burn fat, I prefer intermittent fasting, which is basically where you just eat fewer meals in a day, but they're bigger meals. Essentially, I skip breakfast and I have a moderate-sized lunch, a pre-workout snack, and a huge dinner. And no, skipping breakfast doesn't slow down your metabolism. That is just a myth. I'll link a study down below for any of those who are curious. For me, it is very satisfying to have 2 huge meals. If I had a bunch of small meals, I would not feel satisfied and I would be constantly hungry. I need to go to bed feeling full. So, having a big dinner after my nighttime workout makes perfect sense for me. I sleep very well on a full stomach, and I don't wake up to any midnight cravings. And no, eating before bed doesn't make you fat. Eating more calories than your body needs daily will make you fat. Another reason why intermittent fasting works for me in my lifestyle while I'm cutting is because I don't feel the need to eat breakfast. For me personally, I like to sleep in as long as I can, then just get up and go to work right away. When I get to work, I just drink black coffee and I am fine until lunch. However, I know that other people can't do this. Some people need to have breakfast, otherwise they feel incredibly low on energy and they're super hungry. Some people feel fine having a bunch of small snacks and a bunch of small meals throughout the day, and it just works for them. Awesome. Regardless of which style of eating you do, keep in mind that whenever you change up your meal patterns, it takes your body's hunger hormone ghrelin about 3 to 7 days to adjust. So you might be starving out of your mind for the first week of switching to intermittent fasting. This is normal. If you're still starving out of your mind after the first week of switching to a new meal timing plan, then, perhaps that meal timing is just not for you. When it comes to building muscle, it's slightly more optimal to have more protein throughout the day. Basically, this means you should have more frequent meals with protein to optimize every last 1%. For the muscle building gains. Let me go over an example of what I do in my life. When I am cutting, I am eating around 1,800 to 2,000 calories every day. I have to split it up into 2 big meals in order to feel satisfied. Now, when I'm bulking, I'm eating around 3,000 to 3,500 calories every day. and I would feel way too full if I tried to eat just 2 big meals. Instead, I do the opposite and eat like a hobbit by having 5 to 6 smaller meals a day. This is so I am not in a constant state of food coma, and I also so that I have more protein available throughout the day. If you really want to optimize every last 1% about protein timing, then the most ideal time to have protein would be in this order, in descending order of importance. The first is post-workout protein. Within a few hours, have a protein shake of your workout, or have a meal with protein. Right after a workout is when your body needs protein the most to repair and grow muscle. Pre-workout protein. Within an hour of your workout, have a shake or some snack or meal with protein. Having protein in your system during your workout has muscle-sparing effects. And finally, a bedtime protein. Take a slow digesting protein like casein or cottage cheese or eggs before bed. When your body runs out of amino acids while you're sleeping, your body kind of just pauses on muscle synthesis until more amino acids are available. Again, I'll post a link to a study down below for those who are curious. At the end of the day, protein timing doesn't matter that much. Total protein in the day matters most. Eating anywhere from 0.6 grams of protein per pound body weight to 1 gram of protein per pound body weight will work for the majority of the population. A beginner can get away with being on the lower end of that scale, around 0.6 grams of protein per pound body weight, and leaner and more advanced individuals probably should eat closer to the 1 gram of protein per pound body weight. Again, these are just guidelines, so take it with a grain of salt. Similarly, if you're trying to lose fat, total amount of calories matters most. Choose whatever meal timing works for you and focus on getting your calories reduced however you can. So that wraps up today's video, and I hope that answers some questions you might have had about meal timing, and I'll see you guys in the stream.